Hello everybody, it's Mariala here once again, and welcome back to another figure. Yes, we have Hatsuaki finally, or as she is called in pretty much all the stores, and originally was called Shoshuu. I think the Japanese or Chinese or whatever spelling of her name can be read either way, but since the box is Hatsuaki, I'm going to call her Hatsuaki in this. Yeah, we've got a original character. We've got a nice pretty figure that I've been waiting for a while. Originally, when she went up for order, like Mona, I was going to pass on her because I mean she looks really good. She reminds me a lot of Origami from Data Live, but I had a lot of figures ordered. But eventually, she just grew on me and grew on me and grew on me, and I said, "Fuck it, let's order her." And after quite a while after that, she finally showed up. So yeah, as I said, this is Hatsuaki or Shoshuu, however you say it. She's an original character, part of the Japanese-style TechGear line, illustrated by SWAV, SWAV. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Wings Incorporated, also known as Shoyokusha. She released in Japan finally on November 3rd of 2022. She did release in China quite a bit earlier, like a month, maybe even 2 months earlier. I finally gave in and ordered her on April 8th of 2021. Same day I ordered Mona, so it's fitting they showed up on the same day in the same box. So for her, I paid on the 11th of the 2nd of November 2022. She shipped out on the 9th and got here today on the 14th. And I'm not making you wait until my birthday on Sunday for her because I can't wait. Hatsuaki, I paid 15,600 yen, or $110.55. So yay. She is going to be super easy to assemble because she is already assembled. There is no putting her on a base or anything. All of her pieces are permanently attached, so yes, you cannot remove her hat, which is a shame. There's the top of her box, and she's got a pretty boring bottom. But she has a very nice bottom. Let's go ahead and get her open and finally have a good look at this pretty figure. Gotta love pretty plastic. We've got the typical 3 seals. Go ahead and pull it out. Pull her out. Why they included instructions, I don't know, but there's the Japanese side, there's the English side. Basically, finish view and then warnings, don't throw, don't lick, blah, 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 blah. Inside the box, it's got the same kind of glyph design. It's got no liner, it's printed straight on the box, and it's blue. So yeah, put the instructions back in there, put the box off to the side, and we'll look at Hatsuaki and her blister. I can zoom back in now. And yeah, with her big giant hat, I can definitely see how people are concerned about if you have lights in your cabinet and they're high, her face could be cast in shadows and have it be pretty awkward to light. But I still think she looks pretty good. There's her side. There's her from the back. And then from the other side. And back to the front. So she's got a lot of protective plastic in the back, so you can't really see much through the blister. So let's go ahead and get her open and remedy that problem. Blister, relatively easy to take apart. And then, as I said, she is in one piece. So we'll take her out and work on deplasticking her. So we got a big sheet around the back, some nice protective foam around her hat. And then we've got some plastic on her swords and plastic on the hilts of her swords. And I do believe that's it. I told you it was going to be easy. So there is Hatsuaki out of her blister, all assembled. let's do a little spin around, and then we'll take some close-up looks. So yeah, definitely does give the vibes of Tobiichi Origami from Data Live. So looks pretty good. She's got that samurai vibe to her, of course, but she's kind of wearing a swimsuit leotard. The little crotch flap is translucent plastic, transparent. You can actually see through it, but it is shiny. It's got some hashing designs on it, so it's not super obvious. She's got some nice swords. Kind of looks like a modern samurai, but not. I don't know how to describe it, but looks pretty good. Love the designs on her jacket and the sword sheaths. Nice straw hat style and everything. So let's go ahead and bring her closer. The base, it's kind of painted and sculpted in a stone pattern. So yeah, it looks like she is standing on a big giant rock or rocky plain. You've got a nice gold symbol, talisman, signpost thing. I guess that's supposed to be her symbol. Her boots, nice lacing on them. You can see the red under stocking or whatever. She's got the very high heels. I really don't think that would be very effective in combat. But it still looks very good, and it definitely gives her calves that nice shape to them. You've got some little shin armor, nice red bows around her knee area, holding up the boots. Above the boots, it is kind of a shinier plastic, more glossy than matte. So you got nice design on the thigh armor. Again, the crotch flap. I don't know what it's really called, but you can see my finger through it. Nice design on the bottom. Going up, you can see her crotch a bit. She's got a nice belt with kind of the Shrine Maiden talisman looking ties. Of course, vacuum sealed belly button. Pretty well defined ribs on, or ribbing on the swimsuit, leotard, whatever. And it is very form-fitting in the chest region. She has, honestly, let's just call it ideal size boobs. They're large. They're not overly large, not super large. There is good separation, but they're not tiny. In the anime world, she would be concerned and self-conscious about her chest, but I think it's perfect for her body shape and everything. Very good hips and nice arms. Looking at from below, we can see her armpits. She's kind of got a sailor outfit collar on. Nice red bow. And it kind of looks like it's a hoodie. Yeah, it's a hoodie. She does have a choker on. Nice green eyes. Good shading in there. And honestly, looking at them is messing up my eyes. They're kind of iridescent looking. She does have kind of a frowny face. More, not necessarily frowny, but serious and stern. She's got a nice red, white, and black hair clip. If we look at the top of her head, there is a cushion so that she doesn't get a headache with her hat being held on too tight by those straps. And it does go under her chin all the way. I cannot see her ears. She does have like multi-layered hair. It's a nice gray color. Good little extra strands and everything coming off of it. If we spin her around to the back, you can see the hoodie a bit more. And she's got some nice shoulder blades showing back there. And the spine line going down her leotard. Her jacket, again, it's got a nice black and white design on it. Around the collar, it's a gray and white design. And then the sleeves are all bunched up on her arms. They've got like little straps going around them to keep them tight. Quite detailed sword sheaths and everything. So this one has a similar black and white design to her jacket. And then the other one is a gold and black design. Kind of looks like flowers or gears or whatever. The hilt handles of the sword, We've got some nice white and black lacing. And then we've got the beads, holy beads or whatever, I don't know. But nice white and red. They are pretty fragile, so be careful with them. And the swords are also kind of wibbly wobbly. Her back of her legs, you can see some wrinkles around where the boots join together and everything. Good details around the ribbons. And of course, she is definitely wearing a thong. So she's got a nice booty in there, not much covering it. The swords, like I said, they're kind of wibbly wobbly. It looks like, you know what? Let me set her down and lower the light so that we can get a better view under her jacket. There we go. So yeah, the swords are actually hung on to her belt with a strap. So that's why they're kind of wibbly wobbly. That's nice. But yeah, like I said, very nice booty on her, but you're probably never going to see it unless you pick her up and tilt her down. We go like this. You can kind of see a little bit of side crotch flesh, but nothing obvious or anything. Here you can see, you know, the hip line. Looks pretty dang good. Hand-wise, so this hand has a ribbon wrapped around it. Thumb and index finger are separated. The rest are one piece. Looks to be a little bit of paint on the nails, making a loose fist. This hand, all the fingers are separated, it looks like. Good detail on the knuckles and everything. Resting her top of her hand and her wrist on her hip. Yeah, looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and set her down. And we'll do a spin around. Let me turn down the brightness so maybe she's not so blown out. But yeah, Hatsuaki. I think she looks pretty good. I'm glad to have her. As I said, I wasn't planning on buying her originally, but I've always liked her, and she did grow on me enough that I decided, yes, let's buy her. I believe at MFC she is like currently the 20th most ordered figure. So yeah, Ami is a little bit backed up because I'm sure they're shipping out a lot of her. That's a lot of boxes to unpack and put into another box and ship out. But yeah, I think she looks really good. It's kind of a unique design. Let's zoom in on her face a bit. And if we spin, she's got a good nose, good eyes, that stern, serious, frowny expression, and those good-sized boobs. A good detail on the rope hanging off of her hat. Got the tassels and just the twists and coils and everything. Tied into a nice bow. And on the back of the hat, you do see it's like that straw hat, and it's got a woven point on it. Let's tilt down a bit and look at her waist area as we spin, because that's where actually there's a lot of detail, especially in the back with the swords and everything. So yeah, she is definitely a fit samurai girl. Again, vacuum sealed belly button. And very good boots. Wings Company, Wings Incorporated, whatever you're called this week. You did a very good job on this figure. Only thing I can say to you, get them out quicker. And line up your Japanese and Chinese releases. That will make everyone happy, I think. But anyways, this is Hatsuaki, also known as Shoshuu or Shoshuu, however you want to say it. The box says Hatsuaki, so that's what I'm going to call her. She is an original character, part of the TechGear line, illustrated by SWAV. She is a 1/7 scale figure manufactured by Wings Incorporated. She released in Japan on, well, MFC says on November 3rd of 2022. Ami actually released her on November 1st. I ordered her on April 8th of 2021, And I just got her today on the 14th of November of 2022. And I paid 15,600 yen, or $110.55. Since Ami Ami is a little bit slow, I was able to combine her with Mona, which released in October. And for the two of them, shipping was 7,100 yen, or $50.32 EMS to the United States. So yay for delays a little bit in that regard. I think she turned out good. I'm happy to have her. I hope you all enjoyed. And I've got a figure that is supposed to release on the 18th from Native. Actually from Binding, but where I ordered, they have her listed for the 21st. So, gonna be the day after the birthday that she releases, but we will have a big bunny coming soon. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you soon. Bye bye.